Hey, what's up guys, it's Jamin here back with another Minecraft Gotham City part. It is part 17, I think. I'm pretty sure it's part 17. And by the title, this is a pretty big, um, episode. Um, and this is it. So, well, no, it's not all it, but this is what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to check it out in a second. We have other stuff to look at. Before I say anything, though, I'm sorry about the audio. So I'm still messing around with audio. I had to do this video, like this is my second try doing this video because I messed up the audio for the last one. So I'm sorry if you hear like this fan thing in the background. My computer is so loud. So I always have to have fans on, but when I have the fans on, it still makes noises. So I can't have any noises on, so I have to turn off all the fans, and it still makes a bunch of noise because my computer's dying of a heat stroke over here. But let's get into this. So today we're gonna be looking at Wayne Enterprises, as you can see right there, which was behind the lava wall. That's what it was. That's what was behind the lava wall the whole time. But I'll talk about that later, and we're going to be talking about that little area over there. I don't know if you could see that or not. So today, alright, the first thing we're going to look at real quick, just a little side note thing, is the museum. So let me explain something. So the museum, oh, it looks cool. You know, you're probably like, oh, you did the roof. But the thing is, the museum, one day, I think it was like 2 days ago, I went up to it, and I hadn't noticed this until that day, that the museum was so small. Literally the roof, this roof right here, before I rebuilt it, and I basically rebuilt the whole thing, it used to go to about, like, right here. And it was really, really small. This roof, these two roofs, which I got wrong last time, used to go to about, like, right here. Like, that's how small it was. I had to make it so much taller. As you can see, it looks a lot better. I kind of messed up on a few, like, parts, like this area, like this. This wall right here used to be back here. And, this was not here. So I fixed it. I also added the roof. In the game, the, like, top, the, whatever you call those, the skylights or whatever on top of the museum. Yeah, they look like this, so I thought, why don't I just use redstone lamps? And I think it looks pretty good. Tell me what you think. And this side of the museum, the right side of it, was pushed more to the right. And I actually think it looks better, and that's how it is in the game, so... I redid the outside of the Iceberg Lounge. It looks a lot better. Yeah, I kind of redid this too, but it's not that different. And it's a little farther to get into it now, but that doesn't matter. But yeah, that's basically what I've done. I've done the whole roof exactly how it is in the game, and I like this one because it's kind of like half in and half out. This is just an area of Arkham City can't go into in the game. It's kind of in the background, but I'm not going to go into that for reasons. I'll tell you in the next episode of Gotham City. I can't... Should I call it episode? I'm not going to call it episode because it's a build, but I don't like saying part because that just sounds stupid, but it sounds better in a title. So I'm going to say episode when I'm actually using commentary, but when it's in a title, I'm going to say, like, part 16. I don't know, it just... I don't know what's wrong with me, but, let's actually look at the places you wanted to see the most in the video. So, yeah, this is what was behind the lava wall the whole time. I added a bridge. I know the bridge isn't very logical, like it goes straight into Jezebel Plaza, which doesn't make any sense because there's no roads in there. It should have went over here, but I wasn't thinking when I built it, so, you know, I'm not rebuilding it. But yeah, as you can see, Wayne Enterprises is massive, and if you don't know which one this is, I'm pretty sure you know what it is, but it's the one from the background of Arkham City, the massive one that we didn't get in Arkham Knight. It's the massive, like it's huge, and I built it. I built a little bit more, like these front buildings right here were not in the game, of course, but I just thought they would look better, because without them, the building would look really weird. Um, so yeah, there's just a basic bridge, nothing cool about the bridge. Um, that way and this way are exactly the same, so I'll just show you this way. So we have a giant, like, sky bridge. Not really, it's not that high, but I have a little bridge over here just for, I don't know. I thought it would look cool, so I added it. We have some fountains and stuff. I decided to use prismarine blocks for no reason. I don't know why. Just thought they would look cool. Um, Instead of just gray, because I would look dumb. I don't know what this is. This is some kind of weird design I thought looked cool, and this is a fountain design, or waterfall, whatever you want to call that. And then we have this that goes all the way around. I don't know why, but it's cool. There's nothing in the buildings right now. I'll go to the top in a second. So we also have these sky bridges, which is an actual sky bridge because it's really high up. But yeah, let's actually go to the top. So, oh, and there's going to be a tunnel going under it. So I am stuck under here. Okay, let's go to the top. I did exactly how it is in the game, and there's like this weird, like, I don't know what this is, like, indention right here in the building. That's how it is. Let's go look at the sign. I'm having a hard time, aren't I? Okay, so here's the sign. It's really big sign. If you thought this building was small, no, it's not small at all. Like, this sign is massive, too. W is massive. Yeah. There's also a W on this side, too, which is cool. And the roof isn't super complex or anything. We have helipads up here because every corporation needs to have helipads. So if Bruce Wayne needs to go to a meeting really fast, he uses a helipad. Or helicopter, I meant. Here's a map. If you want to see what the next episode of Gotham City is, then look at that map very intensely to see what is the next build. I don't know if you'll catch it or not, but yeah, here's the sides. Like, as I said, the freaking building is massive, and there's these huge, like, sides. Like, I don't even know why, but who designed this building? It's a cool building. It's just so big. It's so unnecessarily big. Like, I know Wayne is a big corporation, but, like, this is unnecessarily big. I forgot a tree here. This would have been like a tree. I need more plant life in this area. But yeah, here's Wayne Enterprises. Nothing super cool. It's not much to talk about. It's just a bunch of glass. But now we get to the cool part. So this is Mainland. Definitely not finished. Some of these buildings are gonna get destroyed. I'll tell you which ones are gonna get destroyed. But yeah, Mainland, if you don't know again, it's in the background of Arkham City. It's the Gotham City, the massive, dense Gotham City that we never got in Arkham Knight. And it looks so cool in the background, and we never got to play in it, unless you did the glitch. Which, that doesn't count, though. That's not its own game. But yeah, I'm basically building in Minecraft. It's not going to be exactly like it, obviously. Like, this isn't even where it is in the map, but I thought I would build it because it looks cool. So some of the buildings are based off the buildings in the game. So this building right here is based off a building in the background. These two buildings are, that building is based off of, it's based off of a building you see in the Arkham Origins trailer, but it was never in the game. It was in the cinematic trailer. What other building? Oh yeah, this building. This building is very weird. It's super weird building, but it is in the background of Arkham City. I think it looks a lot better in the game. Because in the game, it's like, the building is like glass or something. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks a lot better in the game. But if you can recognize it, it's a very weird building. It's kind of hard to build. As you can see, it's very skitty. Very skitty building. Here we have like some diagonal building. And we have this building, which is massive. I love this building. And after a while, it become a lot more detailed, especially in these like last 3 months. My building styles become super detailed because of people like Gotham City. After building with him a lot, I've become a lot more detailed, as you could see, like with the ground or with the roof. I guess you could say, but yeah. In the trailer, in the cinematic trailer, there was this huge building. And there was this weird design at the top, kind of like Grand Avenue, but there was like this clock, again like Grand Avenue, but the clock is like red and it's like has lights on it, so I thought it was kind of cool, and I put it in here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of detail. Also added this this like hawk or something. It's like a gargoyle. I don't know if it's a hawk or a eagle. I don't know, I gotta figure that out. But it looks cool. I'm gonna add it on all sides. It's gonna look cool. That building is gonna get destroyed. Let me tell you all the buildings that are gonna get destroyed. That building's definitely getting destroyed. That building's getting destroyed. I don't know what that giant tower of blocks are right there, but that's gonna get destroyed. And I think that's all the buildings here to get destroyed. This building's really boring. I need to spice it up, but yeah, there's basically just a bunch of random buildings. Like, this is a very industrial looking building, has a billboard on it. Here we have like 4 alleyways that meet, which is really cool. Also, this building, actually let me show you the alleyways. So I thought the alleyways are cool. Added some elevations, because if I just had the whole city flat, then that would be boring. So I added stairs and stuff to make it look more interesting and more realistic, because cities definitely aren't flat. They're usually made in a mountainous region. But here's another building. As I said, I got a lot more detailed, so this is kind of how it is. And I thought this building's really cool, especially from far away. This building, this is supposed to be flashing, but the redstone stopped because I went too far away. Stupid glitch, I hate that crap. But here we have like a weird giant vent right here. I don't know what that is, but we have a huge vent. Finally, we have some greenery. I'm gonna add a lot of like roof gardens and stuff in Mainland, because I'm basically Mainland. I'm basing the area behind Wayne Enterprises, that Mainland part, way over there. That's gonna be based off the concept art in Arkham City of how Paul Dini depicted Mainland, which was like really industrial and like foggy. Think of like the industrial district in Arkham City and how like that there was like this orangish red fog. Yeah, that's how that's gonna be, except I can't add red fog. I'm kind of happy though, because that's kind of ugly, but that's what I'm going to base it off of, if you know what I'm talking about. Here we have another building. A random building has bar sign on it, which is pretty cool. And this design, this is my own design, but it's been used a lot. Like, Sanity likes to use this building design a lot. Other people, I think people use it way too much. I'm getting tired of it. Some people just need to lay off the clay. Like, I barely use clay for building buildings. Or when I do use it, I don't use it, like, a lot, because it just looks ugly if you use it too much. Brick doesn't look ugly when you use it too much. Here we have another building. Very boring building I need to build the sides to. Here's some residential building that's not finished. This is a really detailed, like, ventilation thing, though. I like that. We have these hawks, or birds. Again, I need to figure out what birds these are, but they're just going to be hawks, okay? We're going to call these hawks. Yeah, I'm going to get into, like, building organic stuff. That's what everyone calls it, organic building. That's what Isaac calls it. So I guess it's called organic building when you build like an animal or something. If you build like a sculpture of like something organic. I don't know. I don't know why it's called. I mean, I guess I get it, but yeah, we have like a sculpture, and yes, I built these all by myself because I'm freaking amazing at building birds. I think I did really good though. I'm proud of it. It's very small though. It's pretty cool. If you want a tutorial how to build these birds, I'd love to give one. It's not that hard. But yeah, we have these random birds. This wall is very boring, so I was thinking about adding like a sewer, like a huge sewer, um, whatever you call it, entrance right here that will lead down to this ocean. So I was thinking about doing that. Yeah, random building. This building is interesting because of the red like skylight. I think it's pretty cool. It was inspired. The building is my own. It's cool, but the red um this red roof is inspired off a concept art from Arkham Knight that never like actually got in the game. It was just in concept art, so I thought a red roof would look cool. And it kind of stands out a lot, so I like that building. And I really need to finish it. Most of these all of the buildings are actually unfinished, except that one side of that building. But yeah, that building's unfinished, and basically mainland is gonna stretch really far. There's gonna be a lot more to Wayne Enterprises. Like there's be a bunch of office buildings like over here. That building again is gonna get destroyed because it's ugly. And yeah, as you can see, it looks kind of cool back here. I have one thing to explain though, um, is something about Arkham Asylum, but I forgot to talk about this bridge. So this bridge is also inspired off a bridge you can see in the background of Arkham City. Imagine this isn't glass because I don't think you should use glass to hold up a bridge, but this is Gotham. So just imagine it's not glass. I think it just looked cool. Um, that building looks amazing, by the way. But if we come over here, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, J-Man, you freaking messed up. You're the worst person in the world." As you could see Arkham West. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Arkham West. Yeah, you can see Arkham West over there, and you're just like, "J-Man, why'd you build Arkham Asylum so close to Mainland?" I did not know, okay, and I have a reason why I accidentally built it so close. So it's really close. From Arkham Asylum, like, Mainland looks awesome, but from Mainland, Arkham Asylum looks completely dumb, and it's too big. And you're just like, you're supposed to be seeing it in the background where it's, like, all small. But the reason I built it so close, accidentally, is because in the games, in the Arkham games, other than Arkham Asylum, of course, they trick you into thinking that Arkham Asylum is really far away and that it's still big, but it's far away. And basically, what they do is they shrink down Arkham Asylum, and put it in the background. Because if you've ever done the glitch in Arkham Knight and went there, it's a lot smaller. It's like a 1 to 10 comparison to the actual game. And they shrink it down to make it look like it's far away. And I've actually used this in Minecraft. Um, and it's a cool trick. If you ever need to use it, you would shrink something down to make it look like it's far away, but it's actually not that far away. And that's what they did in the Arkham games. They shrunk down Arkham Asylum and put it out in the ocean, and you think it's like super far away, but it's not. And that's why when you get like on top of the GCPD or anywhere high in Arkham City, you're like over the height of Arkham Asylum, even though in the game Arkham Asylum's super high. But yeah, that's why I built it so close. So just when you're looking at it, it's just the reason it's so close and it looks so big is because I'm actually building it actual size and I'm not shrinking it down like the game. So don't blame me for this, okay? I guess it's my fault, but it just blame the Arkham games because they tricked me into thinking it was this close. So I'm sorry I built it so close. But yeah, this is basically it. I hope you guys like this video. spent a lot of time on this, and I'm sorry if you're expecting a lot more. The next Gotham City video is going to take a little bit. I have the build, and it's still not finished because it's such a big build, but the build by itself wouldn't make a very, like, um, long and interesting video like this one. Um, so I want to build more on that build so that that video is more interesting. So it might take a little bit, might take like 2 or 3 days before you see the next episode or part of Minecraft Gotham City. But yeah, guys, this is a great thumbnail shot right here. But yeah, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, follow me on Twitter. That link will be in the description below. And what else do I need to say? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Whatever. Yeah, do all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next part of Minecraft Gotham.